There he goes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure. So I've been setting up new chat commands and things. And the audio's working. Good to know. Let's see. I set up text to speech as a channel reward, so I want to get that tested in a live environment. So let's see. If we go into that.
Test.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's working. Good to know. More than what I was expecting. Okay, actually, let's... man, I am not on my point to game today. Boy. Do that. Let's clear that again. I'm sorry, this beginning section is going to be me just doing this. Twitch chat, properties. Let's refresh. Okay, good to know that's all working. Now I just need to make sure it doesn't play the sound. So how do I go about doing that? I think it's under alerts. Make sure I can read chat while I'm doing this. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. This should be the one I'm using. Let's turn that off. Okay. Batman, hey, how you doing? I'm getting a lot of things set up right now, so it's been a day. I added text to speech as a channel reward for 20 tickets, so that's a thing. Well, I've been a little under the weather, if you can't tell by the voice. I couldn't speak half this majority of this week, so this is the most speaking I've been doing. This is the best I've sounded actually all week. So I might cough a little bit during this stream. I apologize about that. Just yeah. Also, oven fried today. That's a fun thing that happened. So yeah, let me test this one more time. Make sure that this goes through sound wise. Just want to make sure. Let's see. And
Testing. Testing.
perfect. Alrighty. Now that all the shenanigans are done, we can play the game. We can actually have audio again. Let's get into the game. Yeah, so hope everybody's had a better week than I have. Just being sick and all that while going to work, it's not been fun. Holy. So, it might not be a super long stream today, but even though I only do hour streams anyway, usually. Let me know if the audio level's too loud or not. I think last time it was good, but Lord knows. Oh, also, for those wondering, next week I will not be streaming. I'll say that again later, but just to let everybody know, next week, no stream. Okay, buttons I remember. What are we doing? Gels. What does this button do? Gives me a ramp. Let's go up there. Brings me up here. press this button, which drops the gel. Yep. There we go. Yeah, but the main reason I'm going to be not streaming next week is, one, I'm going on vacation, but also I'm going to get computer parts, and I'm going to be putting together my new PC. I got most of the parts together, but GPU, CPU, and motherboard, so getting those, and I'll have a video of that hopefully by next week, or in the 2 weeks. Almost missed, my goodness. So that'll be a fun time. Okay, do that. Actually, that's not what I wanted. I need to do that. Okay, so that's blue. Then I need the orange one. No, I need the blue one. So there it goes. So Batman, what you been up to? Okay, start from the back. Okay. Let's go. Running. Made it. A box. Nice. And now we gotta get back over there to put the box down. Up we go. JS Productions, how you doing? Yeah, hello. I totally got the feeling of being sick. It's not fun, but I hope you feel better. I feel much better than what I was. I could not talk Monday. Everything I did at work was over email. So, yeah, it's not been a great time. But I am feeling much better. It's just now it's kind of all in my sinus, which sucks. But it is what it is. Oh, that's right. Okay. This one I remember. Gotta press the button. Nope, I didn't make it. Crap. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Yep. But I'm looking forward to having my new computer finally done. Just this machine, I don't know how well it's gonna hold up if I try to do anything extraneous.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here. But calmly.
Yes, calm and collected. But yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm gonna try to make a little video with that, because I don't know 100% what I'm doing. So a lot of reading's gonna be done there. Okay, so we got blue and we have orange. So, do we want blue or do we want orange is the question. Okay. There's that. So I can shoot a portal through there. Also, it's gonna allow me to do. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's good. The week after the FNAF 2 movie reviewing, I had to go to the doctor to see what's wrong, but luckily I feel better now. That's good. Also, that's exciting to hear about getting the PC parts. I know. It's exciting. I might not be able to get. I'm trying to get a 9070 XT with AMD, which some people say I should go with Nvidia, but that's a whole other topic of conversation. I'm gonna have to go with the 9060, which is still a good one, but it's not as good. But that's okay. Anything I get actually gonna be miles better than what I have. So hopefully that'll allow me to play more games and, you know, interact with more communities and get y'all content that y'all want to see. Cause like this PC has trouble with Secret of the Mimic. When I tried to do that one, it was stuttering. The CPU couldn't handle even recording it It was bad. It was a very bad time. Do I want to do orange here? You see, that doesn't seem right. Well, how far does this go? Oh, perfect. Perfect, actually. Yes. Almost like it was meant to be. Yep. So, JS, how have you been? I'm assuming you enjoyed the FNAF 2 movie. Faceplant. Now what? That's a portal there. Oh, I see. So that's there. This is blue. That needs to be orange. Now I gotta line this up. Jump. Okay, I apparently missed. Let's try this again, shall we? I've been good, very busy lately since we got a puppy. Oh, how fun! But I've been chilling, and yeah, the FNAF movie was awesome. I still gotta make my review, but I still haven't. Cool. Yeah, stuff like that takes time.
Great job,
Nice.
astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on?
Yep.
Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
What?
I swear I know him.
Okay. Moving up. Well, I'm happy you liked the movie. I've heard mixed things about it. So, happy you enjoyed it. Aperture. Yeah, I don't know if y'all been watching the Game of the Year. I'm surprised Expedition 33 got 9 awards. I'm gonna try to play it now. I mean,
If you're
if
interested
it's that
in
good.
an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let
Ooh.
us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
That sounds like a good deal. Yeah, the fact that got 9 awards is nuts, from what I understand. Oh. The gel. Okay. I believe. Okay. What are we gonna do? It's gonna go there. That's gonna launch me out up here. Okay, let's reset the portals. So if I do orange there, and if I do blue there, that's gonna go there to get me over there. Oh, hey Garrett. I'm doing much better, but I've been sick, so been recovering most of the week, even though I've been working still. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good week. Just FYI, I will be not streaming next week, so I'm gonna be out and about. I will say I really enjoyed the announcements they showed, which really the only ones I liked was the 2 new Star Wars games, as well as when they showed more gameplay for Lego Batman and Resident Evil 9. Honestly, I'm considering getting Lego Batman to play for stream. I think that'd be fun. Also, I added chat commands. So now you can roll a d20 by typing in !D20. What else did I add? I did a couple of them actually. Let me find those real quick. Sorry, the game audio is going to go off for a moment. I did these all while I was sick, so I don't remember what all I did. You can now type in exclamation point D20 or roll to roll the D20. Yep. You can also type in exclamation point Discord for the Discord link. I also added the lurk function as well. Apparently that's the thing I found out. That's cool. And I also added the Rumble and YouTube link if you're interested. So, yeah, I got all that set up. If there's any other kind of commands I think would be fun, I'm more than happy to give them a look. There is a timer on them, I think, for some of them. The D20 one, let me see what I do for that. Did I do a cooldown on it? It is 10 seconds. That ain't bad of a roll. Honestly, it's better than what I've got. Yep. So I will try to update, like, if I can't make a stream for whatever reason on Discord. So that or if y'all just want to communicate or talk game stuff. So there's not much to it right now. Hopefully as time goes on we can add to it. But yeah, just I try to work on a few things, you know. Hope y'all enjoy that. I am looking to make a way for people to play as a player 2, so like it can pick a name out of the Twitch chat to play as player 2 for a game against me. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, if you want, you can you might have to DM me directly for that. I don't want to put your stuff out and about if you don't want to. But more than happy to, Garrett. Yeah, but mine's gonna. The whole point of the Discord is to just kind of have a chill place to talk and communicate with one another. Oh, jeez, that was a rough landing. What am I doing with this? So I need to get over there. Get down. Yep. Yep. But yeah, but I think the D20 is going to be fun, because now if y'all want to tell me to do something, I'm going to make you a roll for it. So, haha. Oh, need to get over there. Do it. Yeah, but Garrett, I'll join your Discord here after the stream. That way I'm not holding up everything too much. Oop. That is not where I needed to go. Go that way. Okay, so where was that at? So that's there now. There. Oh, don't die. That will kill you. Actually, do I need to... How do I get the blue one on that is the question. Because it's there, which got me to there. This is going to get me to here. Did I get ahead of it? Yes, if I take that off, that flips back upside down. Yes, okay, I see. I see. I'll have to do it in the computer. Hang on. I'm using my phone right now because I'm playing a game on my computer right now. Fair enough. No, dude, whenever you're ready, man. Don't feel like you have to rush yourself on that. Hold on, I'm getting myself confused. Oop. So now we put blue here. Oh gosh dang it, blue is supposed to go over there. Okay. Okay, now Now that that's been successfully bounced. Now. So I need to do this. Then this. It's good to have oil here. Oh, apparently that wasn't right. You know, there's a saying, look before you leap. Probably should do that. That was unfortunate. Okay, I need to get back up there. Let's try this again. Give that a moment. Yeah, so going to back to the bad rolling. I played a game with a group of friends of D&D where I kept rolling like nat ones and like 3 or lower consecutively. I don't know how that happens, but it did. And somehow the entire town got involved. Like, it started as a bar fight, and the entire town got involved. Yet my character didn't know what was going on and was just going about his day-to-day. It was probably the funniest thing I've done in D&D in a long time. Okay. Is the platform... No, it is not. I almost did it again. Box. Stay there. There we go. Okay, jump. Let's try that again. I haven't played D&D in a while. I think last time was 5 years ago. Sometimes when my goodness. Well, to be fair, that's probably the last time I played too. It's been a while. I want to play again. I want to try DMing, but I need to get the books to learn how to do that. At least to get like a baseline idea of what I'm doing.
There's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So,
fair enough.
Complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
But yeah, no, I think I was playing a paladin at the time. One of the options in the rule book that I was given at the time to make my character, one of the companions you can have as a paladin was a shark. And I really wanted the shark, and I was told no. And I was mad about it.
For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made
But then again, apparently my character was an idiot and couldn't notice a fight going on around him, so...
Humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall.
Thank you for not loitering longer than 20 minutes.
I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
Okay. Well. Here we are. I need to get up there. Is that what's going on? How do I... That works. DMing, it looks fun. I think I still have my dice from when I played. I'm also using enough of Magic the Gathering or other card games. Yeah, fair enough. I have too many dice for all that kind of stuff. There was... Back in the day, there was a Dragon Ball Z game made by Panini. That was really fun, where your life was actually your deck. and whenever you hit somebody, you would mill cards, and that's how you would do all that. It was really fun. It didn't last very long though, because I think either it wasn't doing well or it was because they. What was it?
Why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god.
Think about it.
You're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Yep. So I think because Bandai was coming out with a different Dragon Ball card game, which is the one that's currently going. I still have the old Panini decks. But it was interesting because like you could pick like colors for your deck type, and then there was Saiyan for all the Saiyans and Namekian, which could also use those colors, but only Saiyans could use the Saiyan cards and Namekians could use the Namekian cards. So it was interesting. Very interesting game. Yeah, and I'm always up to look for new and exciting games. Gel. Oh no! Oops. Yeah, probably supposed to portal over there. I saw that there was a Transformer at like D&D game of sorts. It also has some great lore bits from the series, which intrigues me. Oh, that's cool. I've never been the biggest Transformers fan, but not because I don't like them or anything. It's more of just like I just never tried to get into it, so I know nothing about it. Okay, so don't tell me to stop bouncing. Maybe I want to be bouncing. Okay. How does this work? Where am I trying to go? Up there. This is the zoom in gel. Boing. Yep. Yeah, actually, I had a bunch of One Piece cards, but I had to sell it. Well, I sold them all rather, to get some money for the PC that I'm buying, or the parts that I'm buying next week. Kill it.
It flew off. Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
I like the idea that she has an irrational fear of birds now. Well, is it irrational when you're a potato?
Welcome to the Enrichment Center.
I love the storytelling in
Since
this
making
game.
test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not.
Fair
As a
enough.
result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up,
Excuse
mixed them
me.
into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I
Ooh.
am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Yep.
Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
That's sad. Okay. Even though you're a jerk, that's kind of sad. Okay, how do I open the door? Do I open the door? There's a big red button. Push it. 1984. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I think definitely the best recommendations I have to start with is with the 84 TV show, Generation 1. Then also the comics as well, which is how I got back into it after taking a hiatus from the series. Okay. I might have to look into that. Yeah, the only thing I've ever seen Transformers was the newer movies. Well, are they newer technically now? They were like back in like the 2010s. Man, I feel old. There it is, the white gel. Okay, just gotta angle it in such a way so I can put it wherever I want. Yeah, fun fact, my brother actually, when he was younger, for this room, decided just to make the entire room white just because he could. Sorta lol. Nope. Okay. Now what am I doing? Where am I trying to go? Where are we trying to go? Oh. Somewhere over here, maybe? Man. Nope, there it is, Garrett. I see it. Yep, I'll get that after stream. Okay, now I gotta jump into that and launch up there. How do I do that? Is there a way for me to get up? Okay. Not quite. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Doo-doo-doo. Now, if only I could do it correctly. So. Let's try this one more time. There we go. No, this is where I started. Okay. So that's where I started. Gonna go out here. Okay, so everybody, sorry I was finishing up that mission on that guy. No, man, you're all good. Like I said, I'll get to that once I end the stream here. Which, that's probably not gonna be too late, but need to first. I'll have to get through this at least. Just gotta remember what to do here. It's been so long. 1982. So we're trying to get up there, which means we use this. But how do I build momentum to do that? Never mind. I think I figured it out. Okay. There we go. Get that all on the walls. On that side of the wall. And then we just do what we do in other games, the parkour. I've beaten Warcraft 1 Remastered today instead of playing Warcraft 2 Remastered. It's so fun. I never played them before. They're so fun. Oh, I never played those either. I never did get into the Warcraft stuff either. Okay, so now I just gotta get up there. Yeah, are those considered MMOs still for those? I don't know what those are classified as. Whee!
All right,
Perfect.
I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Lemons.
Demand to see life's manager! Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons!
It's the real
Do you
strategy to build
know
up
who
an
I am?
army
I'm
and
the
base
man
and
who's
go
gonna
destroy the enemy
burn your
base.
house down
Oh, that sounds
with the
fun.
lemons.
I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down!
His house down. Burning people. He says what we're all thinking.
The point
I don't know if we're all thinking
if we
that,
can store
Gladys.
music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will
Interesting.
say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place.
Huh.
Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
Anyway. Yeah, that sounds fun. I tend to like RTSs. I haven't played a lot of them, but the ones I have I've enjoyed. Not that I'm any good at them. Oh. Oh, jeez. I remember the elevator shaft. Okay. So we got that. Do that. I need to get down here. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, orange is still up top. It's a legit blue. Well, that happened. Come on. There we go. Surely this can't go wrong. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, get out of the way. Okay. Okay. I see. Oh, Geronimo. Nope. Just do that to be safe. You always love games like that. Yep. Yeah, real-time strategy is just scratch an itch that some other games just don't provide very well. Okay, well, am I supposed to be doing something else? Maybe I'm not focusing enough? I don't know. Orange is still there. So that's blocking the path, it feels like. I don't see any other way of doing this. I guess Command and Conquer got me into it. First game I ever played was Command and Conquer 3 and Tiberium Wars 3. I've heard of Command and Conquer. I've never played it though. My younger years, I played a lot of RPGs, and that's about it. Well, I can't say that's true. A lot of platformers and RPGs. Those are kind of the two big ones. There we go. Don't know why it worked that time all of a sudden. I love RPG, RTS, and some FPS and third-person shooters. I only ever played first and third-person shooters with friends, and my aim sucked. Civilization was fun. I played that. No. Okay. Luckily, this is big enough to do that. Oh. Okay. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Oh well. My introduction to Civ was Civ Revolution, which apparently was meant to be like a very simplified, dumbed down version of Civ. But I enjoyed it.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Oh boy, I remember this part. This part always made me take forever. Okay, can I... What do we have to do? You have to get gels in here somehow. Let's try that and that. Yep. Okay. Okay, then we do it again. Civilization Revolution was fun. Yeah, it was very fun. Then I bought Civ 6, which I've enjoyed. But I haven't gotten 7. I was going to, but life happened and I couldn't afford it. Do that. Oh, did it stop leaking? I've only played Civ 2 and 3. Oh yeah, the intro is so nostalgic to watch. And Civ Revolution. Fair enough. 6 is good. I like 6. The religion mechanic is not the best, but it works for what it's doing. Oh, thank you for joining the Discord. It's notifying me a lot. Thank y'all. What do I do now? Because it's no longer leaking. That bounces me up here. So now that I put the orange one here, do I need to jump down? Okay. I remember that being harder. Nice. It is harder because we're not done. Yeah, so this kind of teaches you can only have one gel per area. But you can't get it out this room. So I need to get... How do I do this? Oh, the roof. That's how we're doing this. Come on. No, that needs to be blue. And that needs to be orange. Okay. So maybe that needs to be white after all.
I just wanted to try it out.
Oh, there it is. Hey, Garrett. Yep. I'm working on to get it to actually show up on the screen, not just in the chat. But yeah, I thought that would be fun to give y'all something to grab my attention, you know, just in case I get a little too lost in the sauce. Thank you. Yep. I just... Yeah, there it is. Do that. Plenty of channel redeems, lol. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out other good ones to do. Just, you know, to make the channel feel more, you know, friendly and fun to be around. I figured, you know, to actually put effort into it. You never know. Get a few more people around. So now I think we bounce, and then we make it to that, which I think puts us in part 3 of this kerfuffle. Okay, so we go back down. We run. I think last time you said it was like 11. Oh, so how many followers are you up to now? No, I've been at around 17 for about a month now. Which I appreciate everybody who has. Because, I mean, y'all have, you know, y'all choose anybody who y'all watch and y'all choose to spend time with me, which I greatly appreciate. That's really awesome. Nice. Yeah, I didn't know how I wanted to feel about doing the face cam, hence the worm. That's why I got it, just to give kind of people an identity to the channel. Originally, I wanted to do like a puppet looking thing, but it's expensive to do that kind of stuff. Hehehe. Go through the vents. Yeah. Also, but honestly, like, this doesn't have to become a full-time job, but if I can make some money on this, that would be awesome. But right now, it's just a hobby, and I'm okay with that. Okay, we go this way. I was nervous at first, but it's fine. It gives chat someone to focus switch. Like you got it. Works also. Did I tell you I got affiliate a while back? No, that's awesome, man. I'm still working on that, but, you know, maybe one day. How do I... Oh. Like that. It was a shock. Honestly, I could qualify. I just need to get 3 consistent viewers for a month or something like that. Yeah, part of me thought the same thing. It's like, when I hear myself recorded, I'm just like, my voice is awful. People are gonna just not want to hear me talk, ever. But, sometimes I'm funny, so that helps. Another game I'm considering about getting is the TCG Card Shop Simulator. Fun fact, I actually was considering, if I ever got the money to do that in real life. I wanted to open up a trading card shop, a little local place. Mainly because I felt like all the shops locally were very not niche, but it's like, this was the store you went to play Magic, this was the store you went to play, you know, Pokemon. That's the store you go to play, you know, XY, pick your game. And I tend to like very obscure games, as the Dragon Ball Z trading card game story kind of says. And it was hard to find those. So I felt like it'd be good to have a store that, even though they won't sell a bunch, but if you could just sell to the crowd that aren't focused on by the other competitors, I feel like that'd give me at least a decent, you know, customer base. Because I want to be honest, you can have as many card stores as you want. No matter which card store you go to, it's probably going to have Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though I'd argue Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a dying game. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I play it. I have Master Duel downloaded. I'm bad at it. But Yu-Gi-Oh! It has some fundamental issues that they're gonna have to take a long look at it to really, I think, save it. Because just the way the game plays, I can't imagine, you know, someone who doesn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Would want to pick it up. Where am I going? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! For me just feels so complicated, and all of their old mechanics are just so odd. So, learning the basics of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not the problem for me. It's the 950 summons you have to do in a turn that you basically, like, I wanted to learn, when I try to get back into it for real, I try to learn a deck called a Memento deck, which was specifically a deck design using old vanilla cards that were rethemed into new effect monsters. And I kind of learned the deck, but I had to look up a list and, like, how do I play the deck? Which the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that when you pick a deck, it has to play a... This one?
Paradoxes. No AI can resist.
Okay, I'll let this talk first.
I know how we can beat him.
Okay, so with Yu-Gi-Oh! The problem is, like, for example, that Memento deck, there's really only one good way to play the deck, which means you have to special summon this card to do this card, to do that card, to do this thing, to do that thing, and that's all it is. And that's all it'll ever be. And if somebody stops you doing that, well, then you just kind of lose. And it's just, that's not a fun experience for somebody trying to learn a game. A game usually requires back and forth. And even though, let me read Garrett's first. Yeah, there is two about 20 minutes from my house, a town over, and they all focus on Magic more than anything, but do have some Pokemon card stuff. But they do tournaments for Magic and honestly good prizes for it. Once they gave over $2,500 for the first place, but I'm not big on Magic the Gathering. I play Commander with a friend of mine. That's about it for Magic. So I buy the cards that I want, and that's kind of it. JS Production, yes, and even the one-turn knockout as well, which is just not it. And all the summons is just crazy. Yeah, but the problem is they let it get to this point, and you can't just put a cap on it now. Older Yu-Gi-Oh! Was better in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of agree. I miss the days where special summoning were honestly special, not just a thing you could do because why not. But then there's people on the other end of the spectrum that they like the way that it is, and that's true. I don't see how you're gonna grow a fan base to buy the product where the barrier to entry is so high. Magic, at least, even though it was complicated, it felt fair. At least for the most part. I don't know about modern Magic. When I tried playing Magic in high school, it did. Like, there was at least 5 turns of back and forth to where I could play cards and I felt like I did something. This time, it feels like I'm spinning my wheels with Yu-Gi-Oh! And nothing happens. Because my opponent just destroys the entire board with one card, or they negate everything I do before I can play a card. And can you really call it a game at that point? So, I need to hit this red button. That's what I needed to do. What did I break? Pokemon, they had a tournament for Magic once a month, and then Pokemon they have like maybe 4 in a year, and only pay first place like $1,000. A lot of those prizes is usually depending on turnout, so it might be just that Magic is more popular in your area, which is fine. Like, if that's where you make your money. Man, this game is being loud right now. like, I'm not disparaging shops for selling the game that sells. But I just, there's a lot of games out there that I feel like don't get a chance because bigger shops don't pick them up. That could have honestly good communities. How do I get back down? Game? Or at least that's how I felt in high school. I think some of those games have gotten a lot bigger. Like Digimon got big. One Piece got big. I know One Piece was selling really well last I looked at it. But yeah, it was just, you know. And again, they have to make money. It is a business at the end of the day. So, they have to do what's best in their interest. Seriously, how do I get out of here? What the heck, game? Really? I have to go through the window? Okay. So part of me gets it. Like, as a business, if something doesn't sell, you can't keep stocking it. I mean, that's just not how it works. They sell games also, and action figures that have D&D sets. Also, but they are way too expensive for me. All their stuff is like 20% higher than what GameStop sells them for. It's kind of crazy. If I say that their Black Friday sales are way better than anywhere else. But anywhere they sell games, like, had some older Pokemon games for normal prices, like $100 for only cartridges, and they Black Friday they go down like $30. Kind of crazy deals. Yeah, I can imagine that. The local businesses have a different business model than corporations, and their targets that they're trying to hit are much different, and their incentives are different. Nice. Oh, almost back to where we get to meet Wheatley again. So, yeah, I usually say, you know, just do whatever's best for your wallet, if you can help it. I know GameStop has been, what's the word? GameStop's been in a lot of controversy in the last few years, so. But I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your money. You do you. Hey, they used to have a GameStop around here, but actually a local place took it over, which is kind of funny. A local retro place. They sell games of all types, not just the more modern stuff. They have Pokemon Silver in the box still for the Game Boy Color, and it's still got plastic wrap on it, but it's over $200. Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised it's only $200.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Because they're poorly designed.
I'll hit him with a paradox.
Warmer, boiling hot, okay.
Walking
colder,
boxes.
Colder, ice cold. You're Arctic.
Nice.
You're very cold. Very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour.
Yep.
Solve it.
There was one, there's a GameStop in the mall here, but the local one, the mall's like 30 minutes away, but the local one that was like in the neighborhood closed down. Yes, this was 400. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure how Pokemon games get priced. Like, I'm not sure how retro games get priced, especially when they're sealed. Because if something becomes a collector's item like that, you can make the argument where, you know, it's worth whatever people are willing to pay for it. But how long are you willing to let it sit on your shelf at a price? Because even though people bought it in the past for $500, so even though it's sold by somebody else for $500, you're not guaranteed to ever do that. But does that mean you still try to?
Ah, yes! I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh. Hello?
You.
Paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it.
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though, sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer.
Lol.
Look, this place
They're gonna
is
start your
like
Nintendo 64 games and they outpriced reasonably, I think.
False.
Cool.
I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold
facility
on. I thought
immediately.
I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go.
Let me throw this at you. Hiya! Can you not destroy that one? I thought you could.
And off we go.
Why is this one different? Well, it's about 40 bucks, but cartridge only. Yeah.
All right, get moving.
Oh. Did I take the one on it? Yeah,
You have no idea
Most
what
of
it's like in this body.
boxes
I have to test
don't exist
all the
anymore.
time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's why I've got to test. That's why I've got to test.
AI reward systems right there.
So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch, and everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
Yep. But yeah, this
Designed this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. You'll notice the moat area there, very deadly, extremely dangerous. Eventually, it's not at the moment, but I'm working on it. Still working on it.
they have Mario Kart 64 with Nintendo 64 and a controller in the box. Someone wanted it once, but the owner would go.
Impossible.
Would not go
as it
lower,
is
I'm
to
assuming,
imagine.
than 500?
There actually is a solution, devilishly hidden.
So that actually sounds like a reasonable. Like that is a collector's item at that point if it has
I'll
not
give
been
you a
opened.
Oh, yes. Oh, well done. Oh, that's tremendous.
So
Oh, that felt really
for the
good.
system and the game
Here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult,
and box
why don't you
unopened.
just keep solving this test?
Oh.
Same one. And I can just like watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. Here we go. Now, do it again.
Okay.
And nothing. Alright, can't blame you for trying. Okay, new tests. New tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Okay. But yeah, whenever it comes to consoles and stuff like that, not being open, that does increase the price drastically because that just doesn't exist anymore.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
Yep. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
Okay, this will probably be the last test area that we do tonight. Just
It's alright. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
oh, nice. Good test. Good test. Good change. Up we go. Oh, a box. Okay. But yeah, man. But I could talk about that kind of stuff all day. But I need to do that. And we'll just float. Oh, what the heck? No, I want to go down. And up you go.
Oh, wow. Well done. Seriously, both of you. Why don't you two go on ahead, yeah? I'll catch up with you.
Wait, you okay, man? Alrighty. Well, let's go to the floating
so
area.
The bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
Nice. Okay, let's go to this next area so it saves. Hey, Garrett, you're good. I'm following along at least.
I'd love to help you solve the tests.
Yep, well, I'm gonna call it there tonight myself.
You're on your own.
Have a good night, Garrett. JS, if you're still here, have a good night. Batman, you too. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day, and thank y'all for joining me. Hope to see y'all in 2 weeks. Bye-bye. Have a good night.